Alright, so you're trying to unlock the starters in the terrarium, or you're trying to get treats for the legendaries, or maybe you're trying to unlock and upgrade the item printer, or you've probably done that already, but you don't want to hunt for materials to make TMs or EV Train ever again. Well, today we're going to go over the fastest way to grind BP with your friends. And hey, if you don't have friends that play Scarlet and Violet, don't sweat it. I put a link to my Ed Gang Discord below where you can find people for Union Circles to farm BP or do raids, or we also got the best up-to-date sandwich recipes and shiny hunting tips and so much more. I also stream Scarlet and Violet every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, plus random streams throughout the week, where we also farm BP, raids, talk, and play competitive, shiny hunt, and more. Anyways, let's get into the BP. So first off, you only want to start with the blue quests. When you complete 10 of your own blue quests, you earn 1 red quest, as indicated on your bar above your quest. You can stack up to 3 red quests. Your first red quest comes when your bar is fully blue. Second, it'll be gold. When you're fully charged with 3 red quests, you'll have a full red bar. Now when everyone in the circle is fully charged, start off with doing 3 red quests. Try only doing 3 of them, and then you get your first yellow group quest. Complete the gold quest, and then 3 red quests, another gold, and then repeat that. To maximize BP, you could also have 2 people working on red and gold quests, while the other 2 farm blue quests to keep the bars charged. Though some quests do require you to have all 4 to participate, so be ready for those ones. Okay, let's get into the blue quests. For the most part, these are pretty easy and self-explanatory. I've heard some people saying that they reset the Make a TM one, but I find that's one of the easiest ones, since staying near the center is usually the best option when you're farming BP. Make a TM can stack multiple times on different players, so it's usually best when you have 2 or 3 of them to do the TM quest. And there's quite a few TMs that are cheap. The cheapest being Helping Hand, costing only 1 EV Fur and 400 LP. As I said before, staying near the center gives you a pretty quick access to all 4 biomes to take pictures and catch Pokemon from each one. The blue quests I do actually find myself skipping the most is the catch a such and such type Pokemon, since that one can have you traveling some pretty far distances. But if you get catch a bug Pokemon, let's say, and you're in the savannah, you might as well just go catch a Venonat, so keep some quick balls handy. Lastly, if you need to catch a Pokemon in flight, just remember that even floating Pokemon like Geodude and Solosis work, so you shouldn't have to travel too far. Next, we got our red quest. These ones aren't too bad either. For the Battle of Terra Pokemon quest, you can just encounter one and then just run away. And for the raid quest, just try to find one that's only like 2 or 3 or 4 stars, so you can easily just one-shot it by yourself. Keep some extra Pokemon eggs to hatch ones for the Hatch a Pokemon Egg quest, and try to stack the Sandwiches quest so you can do 2 or 3 at once. Then last but not least, we have our yellow quest. If you need a mask, look no further than the festival in Kitakami at the mask vendor. Or for a 4-star sandwich, you don't actually need Herba Mystica, but instead you can use 4 hamburger, 4 cream cheese, and 8 mustard. This can work with 2, 3, or 4 players, just as long as those ingredients are met. An easier 2-player 4-star sandwich you could do is 6 hamburger, 2 cherry tomato, 4 marmalade, and 4 curry powder. The catch a Pokemon with the hints given one is pretty self-explanatory. Sometimes the game just straight up tells you what it is in one of the hints. But the Ditto Block one has to be my least favorite. The best tip I can give on this one is that every area with the white blocks is shown on the map. Get 2 people to cover the most ground, and hopefully it doesn't end up taking too long. And that's the fastest way to farm BP in the Indigo Disc DLC. And hey, if you made it this far, maybe give me a like and a subscribe so you can keep up to date with more Pokemon tips, tricks, and everything else. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Stay frosty.